Most people send their kids to school to learn. What a brilliant idea! What better place to start than at school to learn new information from and to better your life with it? You're thinking, ding, 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 the best idea around. I'm thinking, incorrect. I got news for you. Schools are a great start. Ding, 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 ding. But learning doesn't take place at school. Learning takes place when you, as a student, interact with the material. And that interaction has to take place in quiet peace, on your own time, at your own pace, typically outside of school. That special interaction is done through homework, through essay, through reading something and answering relevant questions about it, as in reading comprehension, through a project that needs to be researched, through observations that need to be taken, through calculations that need to be practiced. Those are the special interactions that need to take place for learning to happen. Without those interactions, learning is not happening. Some talented kids are able to do partial learning at school, as they can memorize some facts here and there and can have a general overview of a calculation or of a water cycle, for example, if that's the subject matter, or learning about the seasons. But most kids, most of us, and I was a dumb kid in my time, I needed special interaction at home. Things don't just happen. People make things happen, okay? Learning won't just happen just because you show up for class at your place of technical training. Learning won't happen just because you go and listen to the lecture of a professor. Learning won't just happen just because you send your kid as a parent to school. School is a great place to start. Sending a kid to school is a brilliant idea, but it must be followed up by a time where the student thinks about the things and interacts with the material and does reading comprehension or calculations or research or essays or something with the study material. Ding, 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 ding. That works. Interaction outside of school. So, as an apprentice, for example, you will not learn either by showing up for your class. And watching me do a calculation once is not learning either. That may be understanding or having a clue or having some ideas about calculations, but at the end of all of these interactions, you as a learner need to be proficient with what you studied. Whatever is being studied, at the end of it, it becomes learned. It becomes permanent in your memory. Without that permanency, and that permanency takes some time and some practice, without that permanency, learning doesn't happen. Learning hasn't happened unless it is permanent in your memory bank. Okay? What you can do as a parent, don't just send your kid to school and expect that the school turns out your cute little son and your cutest little daughter and they become scholars. Not happening. You as a parent have to hold their hands, sit down with them, be involved, do their homeworks, change up their homeworks and change the numbers in the homework, practice reading the thermometer with the kids, go to the store and see the freezer boxes, the horizontal ones, above which you can see the the moisture condensing and flowing around in a loop. Okay, it takes observations, it takes effort. Things don't just happen. Okay, Abraham Lincoln didn't just become one of the greatest presidents of all time. He was a lawyer and he studied hard. Things don't just happen. And he studied Euclid's elements. He studied math, logic, and reasoning to be a better lawyer. And he used all that to be a better president, one of the best ever. So, I wanted to just tell you about these two things: expectations about schools and reality. I wish you well. Let's get to work.